Subwoofers can bring a lot of depth to any sound system, but it's so key to have that sub in the right place. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about subs, and more specifically, sub placement. Unfortunately, there really isn't a formula or a golden rule to follow when it comes to sub placement, but there are a few tips that you can follow to get the best performance from your sub. So let's talk about those few easy things you can kind of follow before we talk about any other options. First things first, let's talk about the importance of wiring. This should be the first thing to consider when it comes to placement. Let's say you go through the process of finding the perfect place for your sub and move your sub to that location, only to realize that your wiring will not allow you to place it there. Now that sucks because you've spent all that time looking for the perfect spot and you can't even put it there. With that being said, either know the limits of your sub location or buy sub cables that can actually go that distance that you're hoping to get it to. Taking this first step into consideration will save you a ton of time. Now, it is said that placing a sub in the corner of a room helps to make the bass sound louder. Although this may be true for many situations, there are certain situations where your sub might actually sound better in a different area of the room. To find the best location for your sub, you'll have to try a couple things. First off, you'll have to place your sub in your usual seated location. Now, once you've done that, you want to select a movie or an album with a bass track that you're pretty familiar with and know how it sounds. Now, as you play this movie or track, take your time and walk around the room. While you're walking around the room, slouch over and really listen to the bass lines from the height of your sub. This will help bring a slightly more accurate listening experience. As you walk around the room, listen to the loudness and the quality of those lower frequencies. Use markers or tape to indicate a few spots that you found that the bass sounded the best. Once you've picked a few of those spots, place your sub in one of those spots. And you don't have to go as far as this, but if you do have an automatic room correction in your receiver, and use this feature for each spot as you move the sub. Now this will give you a much more accurate listening experience and it'll really bring everything together. There is another option as well, although this one will greatly change your listening experience altogether. You can always double down on your sub. Yes, by adding another subwoofer, you'll be able to fill in those null spaces or areas that those lower frequencies seem to be, non-existent. This will allow you to hear every element of those lower frequencies and it'll help distribute that bass to every section of the room. If you do go down this route, just give us a call. Our experts will be able to help you out with any of your questions and find you the perfect solution. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Until next time, guys, take it easy.